So right now, you all are Michelangelo. He spent 4 years in the Sistine Chapel painting his masterpieces. 4 years on his back, 68 feet up high.
It's weird, just painting and then finger painting and then upside down on my back.
What challenges do you think Michelangelo had?
That his back hurt a lot.
His back hurt a lot. Does your hurt right now?
Yeah.
You've only been doing this for how long?
Like 1 minute.
Tell me about this here, Mr. Michelangelo. What did you do?
And me paint.
And I would like to know, ma'am, what are we working on over here, if you wouldn't mind?
I'm trying to do a landscape like with hills, and it's gonna be sunny out.
Okay. It's going to be sunny out in summer. Miss Sophia, please explain to me your masterpiece here. What is going on?
Well, I drew the sun with some yellow paint, and now I'm working on the hills and the grass with the green paint.
Hello there. Wait, I didn't start the interview yet. Hi there, ma'am. I'm here with the artist, Miss Hannah. Miss Hannah, how did you get picked for this assignment?
The Pope told me to write a picture. Well, I do like the ocean, and I drew a stick person, and that's the sun.
And where did you get the inspiration for this piece?
Because I like swimming.
Ah, the thought of summertime is not too far off, is it? We have spring break, and you shall be partaking in some sunshine activities, I suppose. What is happening here?
I'm painting over the ceiling.
You're painting the ceiling, and what is our plan here? What are we painting exactly?
I'm just gonna click carpet.
So we're doing a little bit of abstract art. All right. Well, this is looking just fantastic. So the painter, Sir Josimar here, said he's tired. Why are we tired, Sir Josimar? What is the challenge?
Because we're sitting in my back the whole time.
You've been on your backs for about 5 minutes now?
Yeah.
And that's proving to be quite difficult.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing this for 4 years?
No. Yes.
How would you feel after 4 years? Imagine how you're feeling right now after 5 minutes.
Pain?
You feel a lot of pain?
Yeah, in 4 years.
In 4 years, yeah. I've come across another artist here. This is Miss Dea, artist extraordinaire. Miss Dea, please tell your fans what is happening.
Painting under my desk.
You're painting under, and what are you painting, my dear?
I'm painting an ocean with a tree, and then for the sky, I'm just mixing all the colors.
And are we having any difficulties over here? Any challenges?
Yes.
What kind of challenges are we facing?
My hair keeps getting in the paint.
Oh, and this could be a problem, couldn't it, back in the days? How do you think they got paint out of their hairs back in 1508?
Maybe they would just dye it so it would match the color.
What would they dye it with? Would they go to Publix and buy some L'Oreal?
No.
What would they do to dye their hair?
Paint.
Maybe this paint would just dye. They'd say, you know what, this blue doesn't look too bad on me. Maybe I'll just do the whole thing. All right, Miss O'Shani is checking. She came across some artists working diligently on their masterpieces here for the Sistine Chapel. And what are we doing over here, Miss Artist Day? Oh, look at this. Look at the details that she's putting into it. Please tell me, what is your passion here? Where did you get all this inspiration?
I actually got it from Laura.
Oh, we are borrowing ideas from friends. I see.
No one's friends in this age.
I see. Look at all these masterpieces. How y'all feeling?
Good.
Feeling good?
Tired. This is
Tired?
back-breaking.
Back-breaking, I hear. Oh, let me get over to Sir Nico. Sir Nico, you said this is
I said this isn't back-breaking.
Oh,
like
it's
everyone's
not
complaining
back-breaking.
about.
So are you saying you stretched beforehand?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta get that workout.
Gotta get
Bench pressing.
You did some bench pressing, all right? Work those muscles.
My masterpiece is my life.
Your masterpiece is your life, and please,
Dark
Miss
splotches,
Laura,
some parts
tell
is
me
bad
more.
things. Well, there's a red blob, which is like the bad times that happened in my life. And then like the green is like some happy times I've had. And then the blue,
Green for happiness.
sad times.
Blue for the what times?
Sad times.
Blue for the sad. Oh, look at all this thought here. These are looking fantastic. We have our own paintbrush. Look at the stroke and the way he does his work.
That's a lot of life for just 10 years.
Coming at you live from the Sistine Chapel, where we have many artists working to perfect their artistry for the Sistine Chapel here. Working very hard, as you can see. We have some back-breaking work. Somebody's got to move their scaffold here. They're doing fantastic. Great job.
Well, I've always loved a horror game called Five Nights at Freddy's, and I had made up a character, and her name is Velasa. This is her, finger painted, and her claws always go depending on her mood. So does her scale. She's like a little mad. Blue is actually her happy, and then and she can change her skills at will too. And then I drew a yellow background because I used pretty much every other color. So that is my painting.
All right, what is your artist's name?
Kevin Da Vinci.
Oh, Kevin Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Please explain your painting to us.
Well, this is supposed to be the sun. I blended in some colors, like I blended it in, and then this is supposed to be some water. That's seaweed, some coral, and that was supposed to be a fish, but I made it to some coral because it turned out bad.
And where did you get your inspiration for this drawing?
Because for my little bits, I had to draw a dolphin, so I wanted to draw a sea.
A meadow.
A meadow. Where did you get your inspiration?
When I went to Pennsylvania, there was a farm with a meadow, and I really liked
What
it.
did you draw here?
I drew the sunset on the beach.
And then where did you get your inspiration for this?
I went to the beach with my cousin one time, and then it was almost getting nighttime, and we saw the sun going down, and then we left.
He took a paintbrush and he dipped it in paint, and he started like just putting colors on there like this and putting different colors, and then he grabbed different colors and just started doing it and like mixing the colors on the paper. And so I wanted to do that, and then I wanted to like draw like just a normal hillside with different like stuff like grass, the sky, and the sun. And I started this because I thought of this idea because my finger, it had yellow and I didn't notice it, and then I went into the blue, and then I started painting it, and then I got that, and then I was like, I know what I could do. I could mix different colors with the blue.
And what did you make here?
I made a landscape painting.
And what was your inspiration? What did you do here?
Well, a lot of paintings that I see are made out of a lot of paintings that I see are like of nature and stuff, and I don't really know how to make like animals and stuff, so I just decided to make like a peaceful like landscape painting with like a sun and blending.
And what is your artist's name?
I don't know.
Your name is I don't know. Okay, and what did you come up with?
I came up with like a story of my life with painting.
And please explain it to me.
So the red is like angry, the blue is like kind of sad, and then the yellow's happy, and the green is my dog because she's my life, and then here's like mystery, and then over here is more sadness, and this is like kind of my love for the ocean. And then the white spots were covered by tape, and they actually represent my hope that I have for my family that's in the hospital. I drew this painting, and it's to represent like the bad things in the world, like the kids that have been kidnapped and people that have been murdered.
Okay, so explain what you have here. How does that represent that? What did
Well,
you
like when something bad has happened, there's like a crime scene. So like this is supposed to represent a crime scene, and sometimes like when people fall, like the officers, they draw around the person. So like this is supposed to be someone's hand, like the criminal's fingerprints that the police officer saw.
And what is your artistic name?
Hello, I am Dr. Dingleberg, a Roman painter. I am so famous, even a tissue that I put my boogie in is worth billions and billions of dollars. Check out this painting. So much money, and that extra 8 cents is because I blew my nose in the corner. The end.
Well, explain what you drew here.
I drew the Colosseum with the fire on the top, and the windows, and the river running next to it, and the sun in the sky.
And what was your inspiration to paint this?
My visit to Italy, and this is in Rome. As I said, I'm a Roman painter. Rome.
Thank you.
What I did was I did like a red background, which is supposed to be a cave, and on the blue has like ancient symbols on it.
Oh, where did you get your inspiration for this?
Well, at first I thought about flames, because I like how fire moves. So I used it as the fire as a background, as a red cave, and then what goes in a cave is like ancient symbols from cavemen stuff, which is I think, and so I added that onto them.
What did you paint?
An island during the sunset.
And what was your inspiration?
I'm not really sure why I drew it. I just thought of it. Probably because of movies of people probably crashing on an island.
I call myself Michelangelo.
And please tell me about your painting.
This painting is called The Blob of Life.
Explain it to me.
Well, the red splotches are the the horrible stuff that happened in my life, and the other stuff is a blob of happiness,
So you have a lot of happiness going on. Like what kind of happiness?
like love in my family and all my friends.
How about your teacher?
Yeah, my teacher too.
I drew with my I painted with my finger a car because I really like cars, and like grass because they're gonna go camping, and I really like camping too.
A tie-dye painting.
And where did you get your inspiration?
Michelangelo,
Why? What did you do? Why did he inspire you?
because he always puts a lot of color in his work, and I like it, so I incorporated the colors in my painting.
I did nature with a rainbow.
And why?
Because I really like nature, and I think rainbows are very beautiful.
What inspired you?
Michelangelo.
Why?
From him doing the Sistine Chapel.
Well, my artist name would be Bruce the Third.
Bruce the Third. And what did you paint here, Bruce the Third?
I painted, I used water, and then I tried to draw a sunset, and then I did the sun.
And what was your inspiration?
My inspiration was, once I was 7, I used to go to the beach a lot, and I seen a very nice sunset that I liked.